also comes from a Mexican American, and Enrique Peña Nieto is the president. He's mi hermano of Mexico, so he sent well wishes. You know what I mean? That hoping that things will come out like they're supposed to be. And so I'm just excited as I can be to bear witness to you in my prognostication. Don't take it lightly, but I will accept your handshakes and your compliments after we fulfill the prophecy. And the prophecy is a transition of power. You know what I mean? Yesterday, today, and tomorrow's our theme. Let me bring up this guy that's going to be able to demonstrate, emulate the words that we're saying, and identify himself to become an Alabamian too. He's not going to desecrate or denigrate Alabama. He's just going to put Alabama right next to the rest of the flag that we're taking around the world. As he say, I won it, and never can forget the verse. I won it in Birmingham, Alabama. And I shall cherish it around the world. Eric Molina.
Thank you, Don. All right, guys. I promise I won't, talk as much as Don here. It's kind of hard to overdo them, right? First off, I want to thank God. Without him, I wouldn't be here right now. I want to thank all the people from Alabama, from when I got off the plane till this moment right now. My first time out here, the people down here have taken care of me and my whole team, make us feel right at home. And I want to thank the entire staff of DKP, the #1 promoter, the greatest promoter of all time, Don King. My training team at Osmo Puella has been with me for 8 years. James Payton, Roberto Zapata, Rolando Vargas, Oliver McCall. Oliver McCall 20 years ago knocked out Lennox Lewis in England. England, correct? Yeah. And I got Oliver on board about 4 years ago. I've been working with Oliver on and off for 4 years. A great mentor to me, inside and outside the ring. And he's prepped me for the moment to shock the world like he did to Lennox Lewis. I've dreamed about it. I've thought about it way before this fight even happened, before I knew I was fighting the champ. I dreamed about it. I didn't know who I was going to knock out, but I dreamed about it. Thought about it. It seemed so real to me in my mind. And, when we signed to fight Wilder, it just came all together in my mind. This is what I dreamed about. The whole world, everybody's written me off. And somebody, read the back of that shirt right there. I've never been undefeated, and I've always been the underdog. My first pro fight, I get knocked out. How many fighters do you guys know come back from that? Nobody. Never been done. Check the record books. And it ain't about me, and it ain't about my team, and it ain't about everybody back in Texas that have brought me back to this point. It's a bigger power. It's a bigger power that brought me here right now. I don't want to upset all these people from Alabama, but I got some good news, guys. When that dream becomes reality on Saturday, Samson, Watson, I'm coming back here and giving him the rematch. Thank you, guys. Thank my whole team. Thank everybody for coming out.
You tell me. We gonna find out. We gonna find out. But guess what? Guess what? Just like I told my last opponent, the side chicks, cause y'all side bitches. So just like I told the last count, and if you go back and look at it, just like I told the last count, you can't speak for him because you ain't gonna be in the ring. And if you want to tag team, we can do that too. But you ain't gonna be able to fight. You ain't gonna be able to fight for him. What you can do is only make it worse for him. You're not gonna fight for him, so it's easy in your position. Your position is easy. Your position is easy. Your position is easy to talk, because that's cheap. You ain't got enough money to speak to me. You ain't got enough money, so guess what? Stay on the side, because you can only make it worse for him. You in my home, stay home, boy. So you stay back with your black and yellow shirt. And sit back, because you can only talk. It ain't making it no better. You ain't gonna make it fight for that boy.
You gotta know. I know. He ain't playing.
And guess what? You just made it bad worse on him, because I guarantee you, y'all ain't going home with no belt. I promise you that. And when I stand over him, when I knock him out, I'm gonna tell him welcome to Alabama. I'm gonna make sure that ain't nobody leaving this state with no nothing, no hard work. Are you gonna leave with a bloody nose and a black eye? Congratulations. Thank you for the moment. We appreciate him for the opportunity. We thank him for signing the contract. But now it's time. Come Saturday night, baby, history will be made. And y'all look back and you see that sign, that's what it's gonna say. And still, he done just made it 10 times worse. See, I was gonna be calm and relaxed. When we have side many men that want to talk for the other one, and they ain't even no warrior. They just a messenger, but they can't get in the ring and fight because them niggas like that, they just run. They talk, they just run when it's time for war. Them ain't the ones you want to have. I'm talking, dog. The champ is talking. The champ is talking. It's not your time.
Go ahead, champ. Go ahead.
So when people like that, they just talk. When it's time for battle, they run. So you can't really trust your life into people like that, because he's doing his job. He's talking. This is the warrior. That ain't gonna mean nothing. So when he get beat, you stand by. Don't you say Team Molina. You divide. You're united right now. But when he lose, you're gonna be divided. And then what it's gonna be? Just Molina. It'll be just Molina, just like all the other ones do, right? So y'all supposed to motivate and cover him up. Look here, Don said he ain't gonna understand my language, but guess what? This right here, universal. This universal. This universal right here. Everybody know what this means. And when Granddaddy used to wear this in the air, you already know you was in trouble. And I'm just reading what Granddaddy did. I'm waving it. But boy, you in trouble now. Y'all in my town, baby.